I still can't believe we lost literally everything. Go to hell, Lothar. Anyway, welcome back everybody to Let's Play Planescape Torment. In the last episode, well, all of Sigil kind of opened up to us. So I was kind of at a loss for what to do other than find traces of this woman named Ravel Puzzlewell. So there is something that was suggested to me that I do while we're just messing around in Sigil. Apparently there's some sort of curiosity shop. I'm just kind of assuming this pawn shop is it. We'll know it's it if it's run by a woman named Vrishka. Apparently there is something I want to get. So let's see. Are you Vrishka? That's Braka. Mika. This is not a... Nope, this isn't it. So... I mean, I probably should have hawked some stuff while I was there, but maybe I could do that at this aforementioned curiosity shop. Okay. Great Foundry, the warehouse, the print shop, Siege Tower, the Everward, the Coffin Maker, and a Wrecked House. It's probably in the marketplace, but I do want to check the Clerk's Ward first. And speaking of the Clerk's Ward, once we get there, I want to tell you guys about something. So, I've been told that, this place, no, wait, no, that's not it. This place, the Brothel of Slacking Intellectual Lusts. Apparently I want to go there around level 8-ish, and therein lies a new party member. Of course, we're also trying to find Vrishka's curiosity shops, that way we can get another new party member. I also want to stop by here later. So let's see, Apothecary, Curiosity Shop. Okay. The rest of Sigil is actually very nice. I guess the hive was just an outlier. Let's see. Yep. There she is. Hi. This sharp-featured woman's appearance is attractive, though somewhat disturbing, with her blue-black skin and bright yellow eyes. As she examines you, a small pair of bat-like wings unfold from her back, and then seem to settle back into her skin. Some kind of Tenari or Beatazu? Well, well, a floating, disembodied, prevaricating skull. I don't know that word. She narrows her eyes. You're the scarred man who's been going around asking all the questions? Yeesh, been doing it that much? She looks you up and down. You sure look lost. Do you really want to come in, or are you just casing the place because you had nothing better to do? Because Vrishka, she indicates herself, can help you. How can you help me? I travel and trade extensively. I hear a great deal. I purchase a great deal, and I own a great deal. Perhaps I can make you a great deal. Is there anything you desire? Perhaps. What are you selling? Would you care to examine the weapons and charms, or some of the more exotic acquisitions? Exotic, please. Let's see. Vrishka smiles, and as you look at the various shelves in the middle of the shop. If you see nothing you like here, there are more items towards the front and the back of the store as well. Let's see. I think it's this that I'm looking for. Let's see, you examine a small metal replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, and two folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Vrishka smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows, but I like it. If you do buy it around... someone might know more about it than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. I don't have that much! Fuck! Okay, I do need to go to the pawn shop then and, like, sell some shit, because I cannot afford that. But apparently, I do need that because, well, long story short, apparently it's the means of recruiting my boyfriend's favorite party member, and I do want to see who this is. Okay, let's go back to the lower ward.
Say, Anna, does that tail go all the way up?
Oh, aye. Up your bone box to rip out your brains.
Ha!
Aye, up your bone box and rip out your brains.
Oh god. I think that was like the first on-screen example of banter, and honestly, I should have cut in, sooner, because, like, honestly, these two say some pretty amazing... Can I, like, use the map to go over here now? Thank you. Because I have a lot of shiny things that I gave Anna here that I want to sell. Hello, sir. May I engage in wits and wagers with you? You see a diminutive man with a bit of a waddle in his walk. His voice betrays a nearly comedic accent. Let me think of a voice for this guy. By all the powers in the celestial outhouses, what is this? I don't know, it's the first thing I thought of. His partner, a diminutive woman with a braying voice, gives you a quick glance and replies, "It's a customer, you dolt. I've been telling you for ages. I told you we'd get customers, but you never believed me, and now we have one. Are you ready for him, this, well, dead-looking man?" "Of course I'm ready for him. I'm always ready for whatever customers we have." He turns to you. "What can we do for you today?" Let's talk about trades. I have some things that I want to trade to you for money. Here you go. My god, these guys can fuck all for silver. Because we are singing the tune of 1.5k copper pieces. Let's see. We need those claw charms. Okay, so let's see. Well, we don't really need this green steel knife anymore. Still tempted to sell this, because I don't think I'm ever going to be lawful good. So these, that'll get me exactly how much I need. Okay, but let's see what they're offering first. Let's see, bracelets, baubles, trinkets and jewelry, some charms, glass eye, a whispering flask, which is nice, I guess. What the fuck is this? Let's see. Oh, it's a really good fighter weapon. So, wait, hold on a second. I saw something about... These gauntlets have been created from the special crystals found only on the plains of Beator. Holy shit. When struck by these gauntlets, the crystals will shatter in thousands of pieces, tearing the flesh and bone of those unlucky enough to be struck. Although the heavy metal plates protect the user's hands, there remains a slight chance that some of the shards may strike the user. Yeah, no thanks. Plus, I'm not a fighter. Either way, pleasure doing business with you, my good man. I hope you have a nice day. Okay. Back to the curiosity shop to get the thing. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I do believe that somebody mentioned somebody we talked to mentioned Dayanara's father living in the clerk's ward. Come on, I remember to do the thing. There we go. Actually, what level are we now that I think about it? We're level 7, so one more level and we'll go pick up that new party member friend. I kinda can't help but wonder what they're like with friggin', well, the, colorful companions we have now. A tiefling whose bark is as bad as her bite.
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
Powers above, Mort! We're not leaving Dak'kon behind! Anyway. Yes, I am here to buy something. Something from your exotic sections. This metallic cube figure, I'll take it. Please enjoy your newest acquisition. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this thing? Modron cube. Yes, this is the right thing that we are looking for. So let's see. The small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like mechanical creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Maybe it's a collector's item. The intricacy of this toy is incredible. Its joints are composed of tiny gears, cogs, pulleys, and swivel joints. There are even tiny springs on the legs, and that help support the feet. There's a little switch on the back that moves back and forth, and the wings are made of some tissue-like metal that folds up neatly when the wings flush with the body. Despite the toy's awkward shape, it rests easily on any surface, no matter how uneven. Cool. Hopefully we will be able to, get some hints about that. But for now, I would like to track down, and, I mean, as much as I'd like to track down Dayanara's father, I'm probably going to get my ass kicked. So let's see. Bottle, second intellectual lust, lower ward, Taylor, Undercircle, the Advocate's home. That might be it. And I'm the linguist, that might also be it, but first, I'd like to go to the Civic Festival. Because I've heard things about this place, and it was also recommended that I go there.
Right, we need to set up camp now.
Oh, are you tired, Anna? Shoot. We need a place to rest then. You know, just give me a second, I'll meet you guys back here. I think I'm just gonna go... Yes, I know, everybody's tired. We're gonna go sleep in the tomb, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, one nap later, let's see what's in this Civic Festival. Oh, this is a fancy place.
I'm gone.
I don't know if adventurers like us should be here. What is this? This throne appears as old as the building itself. It looks unused, more of a piece of artwork than the ruler's seat. So is this like some kind of art gallery?
I'm gone.
Let's see. I mean, I don't really know where to start. I've just heard that I should probably pay a visit to the Civic Festival. So let's see, warrior in training. Oh, there's a training room here. That's nice. I'm mostly just like exploring right now and unveiling. Now that I think about it, why is the map unavailable here? I have the thing that basically reveals the fog of war in towns. Are we going to get mugged? The strangest feeling that we're going to get mugged. Death's Advocates, that's probably a
I'm
Dusty.
gone.
And those guys are honestly insufferable enough.
All right.
3 planes aligned.
All right.
I honestly just, like, do not know where to start. There's, like, so many things to do here. Sensates.
I'm gone.
I've been told that, like, there's a memory we can regain involving the sensates, which is cool. I'll probably look at that later. Wait, whoa, what is this? Install room clerk. Oh, so we can, like, sleep here? Shit, I wish we had known that.
All right. Done.
Yeah, cool. We can just, like, we can sleep here. Nice. Okay. But I guess, like, first thing we should do is, like, go into the not in the sensate, we should go to back to the Civic. Oh god. Oh, it's a mage training room. God, that gave me a small heart attack. Okay, I guess, we'll just start by going to the front room and, I don't know, talking to people. Let's see. Splinter, Jomi, I don't know. Wait. Stand still so I can see your name. Mertwin the Headless? But he still has his head. Okay. Let's start with this Jomi person. Oh, it's Jomi. Okay. The stern-looking older woman seems to be looking for someone, her eyes fixed on your face as you approach her. You there. Might I have a word with you? Of course. My name is Jomi, a noblewoman of the house San Sirma. I am seeking a certain man that I've been told cannot die. A terribly scarred man, whom death is the most trivial of annoyances. With this bit of description I have gathered and match you quite well. Are you this man? No. She nods sharply. In that case, I offer my thanks for your time. Farewell. Ask some questions first. Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm just remembering something that, like, the previous incarnations have left for us. Just don't tell people you're immortal. Just don't. Okay, so let's talk to this Splinter fellow then. This towering man's golden skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. He regards you coolly as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Festal, traveler. We are Splinter, doorman to the Festal and priest king of Ur. How may we help you? Despite his humble offer to aid, his voice is powerful and commanding, and a deep rumbling sound that resonates throughout the chamber. How can you help me? I've never been to a place like this before. We do many things in this fine hall, traveler. We answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members to the Society of Sensation, alike to the sensatoriums and lecture halls. We also accept new members into the Society. Lastly, it is through us that purchases from the Society's vaults are made, spells, items, and such. What lectures are there to attend? The festival's current speakers include Death's Advocate, who speaks of death and what follows it, Gistus the Crooked, who speaks of the Blood War, and Three Planes Aligned, who speaks of the power of alignment and belief. Assuming they are currently here and well, we could direct you to any one of their lectures at any time. Maybe another time. I would like to learn more about the Blood War, but I am curious about the Society of Sensation, because I'm told that you can use it to get a memory of the Nameless One. Let's see. Tell me about the Society of Sensation. The core of a sensate's belief is that the multiverse can only be truly known through the senses. If one cannot sense it, then a thing isn't, and then only through experience. Through experiencing all the sensations to be had, can the full truth of the multiverse be revealed. The Society of Sensation, then, is where experiences gather and are shared with others, usually via the sensatoriums. Now that I think about it, though, I do remember somebody saying, like, it's optional to do this, but you might want to actually become a sensate and explore the sensatorium with your new party members. So, let's see. And some other questions, then. Someone I'm looking for here. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I don't have anybody I can ask for here. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be one of those questions where as soon as I speak that name, everybody's head is going to, like, this fancy music is going to stop and everybody's going to turn and look at me. Fuck it. Is there anyone here who might know about a Ravel puzzle well? Splinter closes his eyes and thinks briefly. We would recommend that you speak to a wizard about the name of Quell about Ravel. And Quell is always somewhere in the festal, most often in a private sensorium. Shoot. How could I get in there? Let's see. Well, I'll join later, but for now, hold on. Where is the... Where's the thing about the lectures? Well, I mean, I could probably see.
It wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, fiendling. Or hug me. Or kiss me.
Well, at the very least, you offer her. You give her the offer so she can consent or not, and I respect that more. So, Justice is the person we're looking for. That's Three Planes Aligned. And honestly, as little as I know about D&D, I am confident in my knowledge about alignments. So, if Justice isn't here, then... Is he over here? Hold on a second. Oh, there is a door here. Let's see. Leads to two sensates. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I am gonna have to, like, try and get Splinter to talk about where, if he can take us to Gistus. Okay, you help me. Lectures to attend. I'd like to attend Gistus the Crooked's lecture. Travel through the southmost door and on the eastern wall. Oh, okay. Thank you. Southmost door on the eastern wall. Oh, okay. Let's attend this lecture. This squat, hunched old man still has the broad shoulders and scarred, calloused hands of a worker or a warrior. An aura of weary despair seems to hang about him. He appears to be giving a lecture for the moment. Let's stay for this lecture. Right, now listen up. This is a seminar about the war. If you're here to listen about the Blood War, then take root. If you're not, then you're in the wrong hall, and you best up your soft, comfort-loving Sigillian limber Oh my god. Voicing this guy is gonna be fun. Blood War? More boring than listening to a governor recite laws. Let's find some young sensates who need to be indoctrinated in the ways of passion. He waggles his eyebrows in anticipation. No, Mort. I want to hear this. Besides, you don't have any eyebrows. The man suddenly throws a dark eye over the audience, as if looking for something. And further, if you're Tenari or Beatazu, ump your scaly hides out the door. As not letting you ornery bastards bend an ear to this and then listen to your barmy arguments. Keep listening. This is no discussion on who's right. Behind you, you can hear the sounds of something large leaving the lecture hall, because their ass just got called out. And it just tells you the blood war from the human point of view. It's not promoting one side or the other, because they both stink in different ways. The speaker becomes somber. So, what's left of you here wanting to listen to some blood war stories? Tales about the war. Here to hear the horror of it all, no doubt. The floating fortresses wove and weaved, human skin. The plains-wide battlegrounds the blood war be fought on. He bares his yellow teeth. Tales of fiends locking fangs with other fiends. Rawr, rawr. His snarl fades, and he looks suddenly bored. Well, let me peel back your lids and crack your bone boxes. 'Tis all a steaming heap of barmy nonsense to be dwelling on, and that forged dung. He spits in derision, rolling his eyes wildly. I'll tell you this, you can't imagine the scale the blood war is fought on. Nothing you seen, heard, or participated in. Nothing compares time. The numbers of legions, sheer bloodshed. Nothing compares Burks. To try to imagine it, forget it. My advice? Simple. Stay away from the big bloody mess altogether. The only thing you needs to know is this. Fiends are killing fiends. Beatazu are slaughtering Tenari. Tenari are butchering Beatazu. Right now. He spits again. Neither's winning. Don't think either can win. Biggest statement of his end this side of eternity. Thank the powers. That's it, he shrugs. That's it. I'll be answering any questions you got for me now. I have a few questions. What's your question, Cutter? Let's see. What started the blood war? You got a right to be curious what started this big ol' sodden soupy mess in the first place. What set the fiends to locking horns in the first place, biting and clawing at each other until that was the only reason they were to be alive. Go on. Simple. They met. He sighs. Tenari and Batazu crossed each other one day, and like two drunken bigots, they set to fighting. That's simple. He frowns. Well, go on. Nah, pipe that. Imagine two drunken priests who believe each other knows the only way to live. Now, make those priests ripped with scales and fangs and horns and a cruel streak, 7 leagues wide, and put 'em in an itty-bitty sodden cell, and you have a good idea of the love that can spring forth. And there you have it, the origin of the blood war. Why are two evil races fighting? One believes evil should be nice and orderly. The other believes evil should be chaos, running rampant across the plains. Both evil, but it doesn't mean they can agree with anything. Bad blood, bad blood. Each wants to exterminate the other, so only their brand of evil remains. They hate each other like... On. He wrings his hands together, trying to find the right words. You see, they don't hate like we hate. We don't even know what hate is. We have one word for hate. They have... His voice drops. Thousands. upon thousands of their meanings twisted and piled like bodies. That's why they fight. Let me ask you about something else then. What's your question, Cutter? Let's see. How does one survive the Blood War? You want to know how to survive the Blood War? 3 things, Cutter. He holds up a maimed hand with only 2 fingers. Go on. First off, you stay the pike out of it. Secondly, you keep your pike and nails out of it. And lastly, you stay bloody. You stay the bloody pike and sod pike out of it. Okay, but no, really. If any part of the war rolls your way, let your imagination give your bum a kick, and then you get bum a kick and run as far as fast you can. If you can't run, then lies really still and pray it just passes you by. He pauses for a moment. Except there is no place it don't touch, and there's almost nowhere you can't run to get away from it. If there's nowhere to run, why aren't there fiends fighting in Sigil? I know, Cutter. Look, they have fought here a few times. Sometimes we get a little spillover from the Blood War. Our Lady of Pain, bless her steel-ridden heart, puts out the fires. Some of the time, he sneers. There've been times, some horrifying drizzle on yourself, you're so sodden scared times, when they've smashed and burnt and clawed their way through whole sodden city blocks in Sigil before she decides to clean house. He clicks his tongue and winks cynically. So she ain't always keen on stopping the Blood War, as it might seem, see? Why don't the fiends just take Sigil? He laughs, but it turns into a sputtering cough. Don't get me wrong now. Both of the Tanara and the Beatazu want Sigil fierce. 'Tis the most precious staging ground in the Piken multiverse. The cage is the city adores and connects everywhere. You can't ignore it, and if you're serving in the Blood War and want to win, you gotta have it. Go on. The man coughs again. 'Tis just the fiends aren't going to get it while the lady's in charge, is all. She's tough as nails. Her blades will cut you deeper than any fiend's fang, and the knots in the fiend's stems are like you wouldn't believe. One quiet lady, her hands tucked in her sleeves, holding back the Blood War all by herself. He laughs bitterly. But fiends are still allowed in Sigil? I've seen some in the Smoldering Corpse bar. Oh, damnably certain. They just can't brawl in the streets too much. So as neutral ground, Sigil allows them to rattle their bone boxes without trying to murder each other. Sometimes they'll chat it up with each other around here. Peace don't stay that way for long, though. Go on. Also, just 'cause they can't butcher each other in the streets doesn't mean spies, recruitment, and backstabbing still don't go on here. They fight battles with lies and words, Burke. Sometimes 'tis all in the bluster and blather. And there's safe houses about too, places where they can cool their talons before the next skirmish. Go on. And they like to recruit here too, looking for boys fresh off the plains with a little greed in their hearts that they can make part of the glorious army. He stops speaking and peers clearly at you. Mayhap they recruited you once, Gunner? You look like you tasted the war. I mean, maybe? I don't remember shit about myself, honestly. The war leaves a scar on you, Cutter. You'd know you never want to go back. Your temples begin to throb painfully as you consider the man's words. A memory begins to surface. The lecture hall begins to fade from view as terrible visions begin to seep up from the base of your mind. Visions of a place where the seasons are nothing like you've never felt or heard or tried to shut out. A place where prayers go unheard, falling like stones to the earth. Vein-colored lightning flashes across that, and things that were once sky but now boil underneath your feet and scream when you brush against them. You run at the head of a large band of men, passing through the dark canyons where the walls quiver moistly and beat like a heart, wearing only your own blood as clothing. As you end at last, you stand in a place where the ashen gray terrain slithers like a mass of snakes, coiling around your ankles and whispering your evil to the earth. You march endlessly, silently through the colorless land, where fatigue seems to live and hunt you like a shade over the wastes, whipping you with despair. In time, you and the ragged men who follow you come upon a hag sitting upon a mound of gigantic writhing larvae, poking at one of the slime-covered things with a broken talon. You indicate for one of the men to run forward to speak with her. The hag's grating voice carries to your ears. "I would speak with him," she said, then cackled. Her eyes gleam as she points you out to the man. "That handsome one that leads your ragged column. I would speak with him." And that is all you can recall. "Cutter, you feeling alright there?" "Yes, I'm fine. So, do fiends try to recruit often?" He nods grimly. "You can be sure of that. Siggle's the best source of fodder in the plains. Beats milking planets all over the prime inhabitants. Too much work." "So, any more advice on surviving the war?" "Aye, whatever you does, don't talk about the blood war with any fiend, or any deva or archon for that matter. Just don't talk about it, period, because you never know who in the hells you're really chatting with, and all of them get mighty touchy when you bring up the war. It's their reason for living." "Anything else?" He nods. "Don't go through any portal unless you're pikin' sure you know where it goes. Maybe you haven't heard the tales of the clueless planeswalkers stepping through a portal and ended up smack dab in the middle of a blood war skirmish. Know why you haven't heard of them? Because the sods are dead, dead, dead." "Anything else?" "And whatever you does, never sign up for a tour of duty. No matter how much jink they flash in your mug, certain death and signing on for a tour in the blood war are the same thing, Cutter." "Why's that?" "Chances are, when you sign up, they peel you so your tour of duty is until time itself grinds to a halt. Even death wouldn't be a release, because then you sink into the lower planes and get dredged back up as something worse than you were before. They got their talons on you for all eternity." "How would you get out of a blood war contract?" "Unless they don't want you don't have much chance. I never heard of it being done with mean-spirited recruits or somebody they really wanted to keep their talons on. Outwitting a Tanari is risky, but it can be done. The Byakuzu are much more dangerous with their contracts. You sign one of those, you're damned for life." "Go on." You might try a little garnish. Try and top them, and they might let you make a run for it. But where would you go? There are so many hells. And dying in the blood war would be an especially bad thing? If you were evil, sure. If you're good, you go to another plane and spend your afterlife. But you still be a debtor. Now for me, I still got a lot of evil to wash from my soul. If I died in the lower planes, they surely would have me back, and lock, stock, and barrel. Let's see. I think that's enough. Right, this is the last bit. Some of you are sensates, so I got one thing to say to you. Don't sign up to see what the Pike and Blood War is about. don't be a barmy idiot. Use a sensory stone if you gots to know, but stay the L's away from anything to do with the Blood War, for real. It's just not worth it. For a moment, a look of great pain crosses the man's face. It looks as if he's going to weep. Not worth it at all. That's the end of the session, so farewell. Oh, I feel like we learned a lot today, everybody. But for now, if there's anything else I can get done in the Civic Festal, let me know. But for now, I do want to check out people who may potentially be candidates to, possibly be Dayanara's father. Because, I mean, I've been told he lives in the Clerk's Ward, so... So let's see here. So here's a man by the name of the Advocate. Let's talk to him. This man is dressed in soft blue robes with intricate designs. Despite their opulence, however, their robes look wrinkled and worn. You place the man's age somewhere between middle age and early 60s. The worry lines make an exact determination difficult. As you enter, the man turns slowly towards you, and he does, you are suddenly struck with a terrible sense that you know this man, or did at one time. Hi? The man squints as if trying to place you. Yes, is there something that I can help you with? Who are you?
Updated my journal.
I am Giannis. He studies you and frowns. Were you looking for me? I don't know. What is this place? I am the Advocate. These are my offices. Giannis's voice takes an irritated edge. Do you seek counsel? If not, perhaps you had best test your curiosity elsewhere. An Advocate? What's that?
Updated my journal.
Mort breaks in with a whisper. He's saying he's a lawyer, a counselor, one of those Burks who rattle their bone boxes at the courts. Giannis's frown deepens. An Advocate provides counsel, helps others navigate the labyrinth of Sigel's legal system, arranges legacies for citizens to ensure that their property is properly divided as they choose upon death, defend those in Sigel's corpse who have been wrongly accused. He pauses. Do you need any help in any of these areas? Maybe I came here in a past and left behind some legacies? Your contracts that are deliverable at the death of the client. They provide specifics on how a person's possessions are to be divided upon the event of their demise. I have also heard them be called wills. Are they anything like Dustman contracts? Oh my, no! The Dustman contracts, while they are deliverable at the time of the client's death, bequeath the client's body to the dustman. Not a pleasant business at all. But some who are poor of means find the Dustman contract to be a means of support. Perhaps there's something you can help me with, then. Very well. What is it that I can help you with? Well, first of all, are you alright? You must excuse me. As of late, I have been beset by troubles. I'm afraid it has been a rather trying time for these past few years. Tell me of your troubles, friend. Giannis sighs. I do not wish to burden you, but I lost my daughter not long ago. There was also a fire, but that is another matter. Gonna regret this. Tell me about your daughter. Instantly, Giannis seems to collapse into himself. Yes, his businesslike facade drains from his face to be replaced with a cold despair. My daughter, Dayanara, passed away some time ago. Let's see. I don't think I should tell him that his daughter's a ghost. That would be a very, very bad idea. How did she die? I do not know. Her body was never recovered. Giannis's face turns blood red and his hands clench into fist. And that is perhaps the most maddening part of this misery. I will never know what possessed her to run off like that. What happened to her, nor where her body lies now. Let's see. So, forgive me for asking, but how do you know she's dead if you never saw the body? Which is most curious. I went to the Dustmen to see if they had found her body, and they directed me to one of their faction outside the Dustman monument. The Dustman named Death of Names, I believe. He's said to be an oracle of sorts concerning those who have died. He told me that my daughter had died. So, he never mentioned anything about her being a sensate or knowing anything about a man that she's journeyed with, but sure, let's ask. You say she was a sensate? Yes. His body becomes slightly more animated, as if warming himself on a precious memory. She had joined them because of her gift. In fact, there was so much about the multiverse that she wanted to experience. The sensates led themselves to readily to be the sharing experience and sensation. Gift?
Updated my journal.
Oh yes, Giannis nods. My daughter had the blood of an oracle running through her veins. But it was an unbelievable talent. At times, she could predict events before they took place. And she had sight. She could see through time itself. Sift through the hands of fate. Huh. She was a prophet. Let's see. Do you know where she went on this journey? She never said. I am not certain she was capable of saying where they had gone. It must have been a terrible place. Do you know anything about this man she journeyed with? Dare I ask? Little. I barely even knew of his existence until she had departed. By then, it was too late to have known him. I want to tell him the truth, but at the same time, I feel like he may try to, sue me at best, murder me at worst. Actually, no, wait. I can't die. Murder me at best, sue me at worst. Fuck. Well, fuck it. You. Giannis looks you up and down. You are the one, and you say you have forgotten. Giannis draws himself up. He looks like he is squaring himself for a battle. You have forgotten, but the incident was not long ago. How can this be? I have a strange condition. I lose myself for a time. Anything you can tell me about myself or your daughter would be invaluable. Countless liars I have known in my tenure in this city. Giannis studies you intently. You do not strike me as one of them, at least on this matter. He sighs. If you truly do not remember, then whatever befell you and my daughter on your journey must have left deep scars. I'm inclined to agree. And I ask for your word on this. If your memory returns and you discover what happened to my daughter, return to me so that my mind may at last be at rest on this matter. I will do that. Very well, now leave. I wish to be alone with my thoughts. Alright. I'm sorry for your loss, Giannis. Okay, so we're not quite level 8 yet. So where else do we go? I mean, I guess we should, maybe poke around the lower ward and ask about, Ravel? So, let's do that. We don't have much time left, so we may as well. Back to the lower ward. So let's see here. Let's see. Upper ward, the coffin maker. Wrecked house, the pawn shop, marketplace, siege tower? Huh. Print shop, warehouse, great foundry. Well, let's try the siege tower maybe. Just like Ravel tried to set an army of fiends upon Sigil, right? So wouldn't that mean that maybe a soldier would... Can I not access the siege tower? In its lowered position, this drawbridge would give attackers access to them from the siege tower to the walls of the city or keep. Okay, never mind. It's literally just like an artifact from eons ago. So let's see. I don't know what this Great Foundry is. Maybe somebody there would know where I can look for Ravel? Wait, huh? Why is everybody like... No, where's it?
You are such a filthy little corpse pirate. I admire that.
Ma?
Play the wise fella with me again, Skull, and I'll shove your head up your arse.
Hey, if you can find my body, you're welcome to.
That's funny. Okay, oh, it's on the other side of this gate. Frick. Oh! Oh, the door is locked. Can I force it? I repeat, can I force it?
Failed.
No. Maybe this person can let me in. Hi. You see a sickly Gitzerai woman. She is hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is an obvious source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood, tissue, and phlegm. To her face, she spies you and hisses. Hi? She stares at you and speaks a few mumbled words to Dak'kon. Dak'kon glances at you and says, "She cannot understand your speech. She says that she is dying." Why would I say that? That's mean! Is there anything we can do for her? Know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery. That is all. As a Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Please be merciful, Dak'kon, if that's the case. Dak'kon draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthamon he wears for a moment. Her face is stoic. His blade is a blur, and when he has completed the stroke, she lies bleeding on the hard stone of Sigil's streets. Oh, I wish we could have done something to help her, but Dak'kon said she wouldn't recover, so... Well struck, Dak'kon. Let's go.
Updated my journal.
Poor woman. Let's see. I mean, at the same time, I think we could take Anna to go see Mourns for Trees. Maybe that'll help the trees grow a little bit more? Plus, you know, the extra EXP is always nice. I've basically been told not to pick up the new party member until I'm at least level 8. Mourns for Trees is like over here, yeah? At least I'm pretty sure he's around here. Angry Hive Dweller. Oh yeah! We can buy a prostitute for Mort. Hold on. How much copper do we have? Hopefully we have enough. Hello, ma'am. You see a tired-looking woman dressed in tight leather bodice and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay a while and chat with me a bit, love? The woman looks coyly at you. Now you look to be a blood who's lost something. Maybe I can help you find it, Cutter? She smiles slightly. Oh? More. What good fortune. We probably lost what we were looking for back at your kit, miss. Well, here we go. Let's finder's fee, how much? Well, here we go. Anna bristles as you are about to walk away with the woman. Are you daft or are you just an agent? Her tail lashes back and forth, and then she whirls at the harlot. She brandishes her punch daggers at the startled harlot. Get you, sea whore! Chill, Anna! You sodden piker. You best stop messing around or else I'll be trimming your stem, Is she threatening to cut it? Nameless, I think she's threatening to cut your dick off. Alright, calm down. Anna simmers down slightly, but her tail is lashing back and forth. Best watch yourself if you want to stay breathing in one piece. Alright, just calm down, your fiend blood's gonna boil over. Anna makes a gesture with her tail, evidently meant to be obscene. Damn it, Anna. I was just trying to buy her services for more. People told me I could get new taunts that way. Okay, hi Morns for Cheese. How are the cheese doing? Let's see. Let's see if I can't, like... Wait. Hold on. Really, it's all on account of... Who's Fel? Fel? He's a... Well, friend, I'll just say he's the only Dabbus that doesn't serve the lady. I don't know the whole dark of it, as they say, but he's shunned by his fellows and lives here alone, in the hive. He runs a tattoo parlor, but most of Sigil is wary of his place. Tell me about this tattoo parlor. Fel's parlor is only a few buildings east of here. It's marked with his personal symbol, a white oval pierced by a lightning bolt. I've never been there myself, friend, but as I understand it, he's able to turn images from his speech. You know Dabbus speak in images, yes? Rebuses? Yes, go on. He nods. So, he's somehow able to turn those images from his speech into tattoos, and not just ordinary inkings either. I'm told there's magic about them, and more than just their making. I don't know much more about it, though. Well, let's see if I can't get Anna to leave in the trees. Just gotta friggin' okay, it looks like I can't. That kinda sucks, but, let's go visit this Fel guy.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze. If we stay here, we will.
Oh, hush. If the Dabbus and the lady don't come to this part of Sigil, then we're fine. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to get some sick new tats.
I'm gone.
Let me talk to the Dabbus. Can I not? What the Nameless! Go talk to the Dabbus! It's not letting me. It's not letting me. Okay. So much for that then.
Done.
Yeah, it's just like straight up not letting me talk to this guy. Okay, I guess we just, like, can't talk to him. Whatevs. So, in that case... I guess we'll just, like, leave. That's a shame, though. I did want to talk to, like, the only Davis that doesn't work for the Lady of Pain. Oh, well, we are running a bit low on time, though, so I guess we'll poke around Sigil more and see who else knows about Ravel next time on Let's Play Planescape Torment. I will see you guys then, and take care.